Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young joining us now with the latest. What a mess, what a headache yesterday. Everyone was feeling it here.
Even people in our building.
Yeah, oh, we heard from Julian all morning long, trust me. So where do we go from here?
Yeah, so at this point, AT&T has not come out and has said exactly what has happened. But we have seen reports that this was sparked by a software update rather than the rumored cyber attack, which I think many Americans were extremely concerned about. But we do know that the FBI and Homeland Security are investigating this, which I think is rightfully so. I think this is something that a lot of people want answers for. So during those hours of the outage, we saw the impact of what happens when tens of thousands of Americans are not able to make calls or send text messages. Police departments and municipalities warned people of the outages, and we know that in some parts of the country, including right here in Charlotte, people were not able to dial 911. Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police did say its call center itself was not having any issues receiving calls. And as to your point earlier, this does spark questions and concerns over what if this does happen again and for an even extended time period. And I did speak with several experts over the last 24 hours who say these service providers are going to have to take a look at their, what they're doing, make some upgrades potentially or improvements to their systems, or at least give a heads up if an outage is possible.
Part of the problem yesterday was people not being able to call emergency services. But what was interesting was AT&T's response to that.
Yeah, so AT&T and even law enforcement agencies across the country were telling people to use a landline in case of an emergency. And I don't know about you guys. Do you guys have landlines?
No.
No, so the majority of Americans don't anymore. So back in 2004, a survey showed that 90% of U.S. households had a landline. Fast forward to 2022, that number dropped to 30%, and we can expect that number to continue to drop. So coming up in the next hour, why some carriers, specifically AT&T, are looking to discontinue landlines and what that means when we have issues like this. And as well for those, those over the age of 65, that's the prime demographic for who still has landlines, including people in rural areas, and local businesses rely on landlines.